Welcome to Chronic Combat Conversations, a live look at our best bets, picks, and predictions for every UFC event. With your hosts, TB Scouting MMA and
The Guru back again for UFC Vegas 48. Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill. But first, to help us break down this heck of a card, we have current UFC fighter on a 4-fight win streak, 3-0 in the UFC, fresh off a performance bonus, $50K in the bank. Our man, Nate Maness. Welcome, buddy. Thanks so much for joining us.
No, man, I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Let's get it started.
Hell yeah.
So before we get into the breakdown, it'd be a disservice if we didn't get in a quick couple questions here because there's definitely been some stuff on our mind. Full disclosure, we were on your opponent in the last fight, and we got to say we know we took a big L there, even though we talked about your toughness going in. But you did take an injury at the end of the first round, and man, I wouldn't even imagine being able to move after that.
Mm-hmm.
And here you go, coming back with that knockout in the second. How's your recovery from your jaw injury been? Do you remember anything from between those rounds?
Yeah, man. I actually have memories of being on my butt, when he set me down. So I remember the entire, minute that I got for the break and all that. But yeah, as far as recovery goes, tonight was my first sparring night. So that's the first time I've thrown a punch at somebody and actually got hit back. Still wearing headgear and everything like that. Maybe more mental than it is physical. But I've been grappling now for maybe a month and a half.
Okay.
So, I mean, I feel as sharp as ever. The cardio is the main thing, but, that doesn't take too long to get back. But I'm feeling good, ready to go.
That's seriously awesome to hear, man. If you don't mind sharing, who have you been training with lately?
Yeah, I've been doing most of my training up at Nice Guy Submission. They got guys like Bobby Emmons, who he competes for EBI, different high-level grappling competitions. David Overfield, who fought for Bellator. We got Aaron Riley's there, who is a longtime UFC guy who's fought Tony Ferguson and guys like that.
Right.
So we got a good group of guys. Jesse Ray Childry, who's getting ready for the ADCC trials. He's a black belt. We got a stacked gym for a small gym, man.
That's awesome, man. Getting those hard rounds in, that's important. And seriously, congratulations on getting back into sparring. I know you said that it's really more of a mental thing, so I'm happy to see you jump that hurdle a little bit.
Yeah, man, I had a good time.
One day at a time.
We know you came on here to talk some fights and breaking down some betting, and I think I've seen you, got a little partnership with MyBookie, if I'm not wrong there. Do you often gamble on UFC fights, or have you ever bet on yourself?
I don't bet on myself. Man, if you guys followed me on Facebook, you know why. I don't post too much on Twitter. Okay. But, man, I haven't won a bet in I can't tell you how long, man. So I bet like $2 or $3 here and there. If I bet on myself, it's a guaranteed L. So whatever I say today, whoever's watching, do not go with my choices.
Oh my goodness! So, but that actually works because it's still a lock. That means they're just gonna go the opposite of your choices.
Yeah, go opposite. You're guaranteed, man, for sure. I actually bet on the Bengals when they got up, and then you see them fall through at the very end. As soon as I bet on them, so if that tells you anything,
that's brutal. Yeah, I was on the. I like the Bengals with the points, but I thought the Rams would stick it out. I really, with those types of things, I like to follow the Vegas trends, and Vegas literally needed the Rams within 1-3, and that's exactly what happened.
Right.
Vegas never loses.
I guess my last question before I know Guru has a special one at the end is what's like your favorite non-fight related interest? What else do you enjoy doing the most?
Yeah, basketball for sure. I actually played some basketball this morning, and that was my first love. I turned out to be 5'10", and it is what it is. You only go so far, man. I do my best, but yeah, basketball for sure, man. I love basketball.
You're talking. Oh man, you're speaking my language over there. I just played my first league game with my brother last night for the first time in like 7 years. I've been playing in the morning, doing like a run with some guys, but to get back in like a competitive environment with the refs and everything. Like, I'd love to hear that you love basketball. Of course, my Knicks just blew that game against the Nets too, so that was definitely interesting coming into here. But
I'm best on left bench, so I just I warm it. I keep the bench warm and the water cold. You know what I'm saying?
It's all for the love, man. It doesn't matter about your playing time. All about the love.
And Guru, take us away with the last
speaking
one.
of some libations, last question. We're on Chronic Combat Conversations. It's not just the chronicness of fights continually happening. It is you know, the Chronic. So I must ask you, now that it is legal for you to do that with USADA, do you enjoy the Chronic yourself, my friend?
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
All right.
Ever in your life?
No, I have in the past before.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
regularly, anything like that. No.
Not regularly. All right.
Okay.
I just figured it's an interesting question. I know some people do it for recovery. I know some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
do
yeah.
it because
Yeah, I
like
haven't
Nate
heard anything
Diaz.
like bad things about it or anything. I just haven't jumped in yet.
That
No,
makes
no
sense,
worries,
man.
man. I figured I'd ask. But
Yeah, no,
what do you're a drinker? Do you, or just like really no, you're just a workout and basketball guy?
Oh no, I'll have a beer here and there for sure. Not too much on the liquor. It doesn't do me right, man. I don't know. It's something about fighters getting punched in the face. Liquor just doesn't do well for us. So I try to
Yeah.
stay away from that. But definitely, I like my beer here and there for sure.
That's smart, man. It doesn't help with the weight cuts anyway.
Right,
yeah.
right.
But hey, thanks so much for answering those questions. I mean, exciting time. I can't say how thankful we are to have one of the top prospects in the UFC here. I mean, Nate Maness coming in on fire, 3-0 overall. I mean, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you spending time with us, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. We can do it again for sure.
We'd love that, man. Seriously. At Nate Mayhem 1 on Twitter and Instagram. Nate, the floor is yours. If you want to plug anything, say anything at all, bud.
Yeah, man. I'll thank some sponsors. Being in construction, Baker Chiropractic, Team Lynn, Ape Ethics, Max Custom Completions, Merle Painting, All Custom Roofing. I appreciate all you guys letting me do this full time and helping support me and my family. And I appreciate you guys for letting me on.
Seriously, Nate, you're a true legend and so generous with your time, man. Thanks so much for coming on. And you know, I know you had, you know, a little difficulties last week, whatever.